Ini kan harus udah nice.
I taste some malice in the air.
Something's not right.
The spear still recognizes you as its master.
Sakit banget.
And by bitter luminary, do you
Lah
know
belum gue
who
tambahin ya.
crafted it for you?
Sebentar, harusnya nggak ada suaranya.
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
The dead return!
Udah ada HSR.
Show no mercy.
Mana HSR? Oh ya, HSR udah suaranya deh. Gue udah pernah streaming HSR dulu banget. Bang. Parah. Cakep ya? Cakep kok. Coba sih cakepan seksual sih. Fuck lah.
Conflict is pitiless.
Bodo amat. Pokoknya gue cuma pengen seksual.
You can continue to convince, but you can combat. Those are the out of all of.
Dan gue balik
When I at first unfortunate.
Gak usah recording. Streaming aja. Berat amat ya. Harus SF deh. Kan gacha dulu. Ayolah, ini udah 30 minyak, udah 30 guys. 30 setengah target. Ayo. Empat puluh nih. Sumpah gue dapetnya sih siapa nih, gue gak tau namanya, lupa. Gue dapetnya dia mulu aja. Ini gue belum dapet yang laki-laki rambut merah ini. Aneh banget, cok. Gak jelas. Berarti ini 50. 50. Kasih gak sih? Gue udah pada lupa namanya. 60. Ini 60. Please lah, kasih gue low PT gitu anjir. Nah, baru dapet gue. Oh. Eh. 10, 20, 30, 40, 20. Hah? Oh, belum masuk. Ya. Berapa? Gue PA sih. Sih 38. Di sini ada 38, gue tadi gacha 28. Itu 68. 98. Itu yang bisa gue beli. Oh, 70. Gila, baca di sini tuh gila banget anjir, gila banget. Parah, parah bro. Atrosius anjir baca di sini. Fix dapat nggak sih ini 80?
What? Oh,
Fix dapat nggak sih 80 tuh harusnya? Dapat dong. Mari kita misi, cok. Ah,
Didn't go easy just so I would get here
dapet.
first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I
So, are we here to commemorate?
eavesdropping.
Nggak bisa
is
di
a
skip
bad
lagi ceritanya.
habit.
Gue kayak males banget lu ceritanya.
Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Kenapa ini
Even
tidak
the
bisa di
cryo capsules
skip?
wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a
Tolong
short-lived
Hoyover
species for long.
bikin fitur skip gitu ah.
Of course,
Oh,
he still
nggak ada yang peduli sama cerita lu ya kan?
Some people
Orang cuma pengen ngeliat karakter lu doang.
unparalleled force. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count? He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What
Kayaknya ngalangin
should
itu
we
dah,
done to
kenapa
put
sih
an
lu?
end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow.
Under the auspices of the... Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshe dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. So, your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara.
I'm listening.
I apologize.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords and the
General.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan.
Wih, ada blade.
Liu would never
Keren.
have admitted he was.
Nggak tahu ya kenapa ya. Kayaknya Wuthering Love tuh punya sistem gacha yang paling bagus ya dari semua game gacha tuh. Senjata nggak ada red off.
Order's already been
PT-nya
restored
cuma
to the
berapa? 80 ya?
Why
Cuma
are we
80.
here?
I heard the healer lady is capable
Yo
of
yo,
curing all diseases.
ini bagus sih sebenarnya. Nggak.
Anyone would be
Ya masih
patience,
oke lah.
young man.
Karena kalau kena red off itu masih lemah.
Miss.
Oh, I see.
My eyes.
for a minute? Your friend, her pulse is extreme. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a...
Today's...
come with me. I'm sorry. Tanhung.
Are you in?
No.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Larinya lucu banget dulu.
I can smell the herbs. Hey, give me back my medicine box. That thing runs so fast. Don't let it get away.
Lah.
There's an even bigger monster.
Allow me.
So this is why your hands are so cold. This cold isn't something normal.
Ya apa sih? Dehan ya? Jadi ngeliut. Oh, Arlan ya, si bocil ireng tadi ya. Arlan nama siapa ya? Asta. Iya, Asta. Tak, gue tiba-tiba dapet ingatan gitu, aneh banget.
Receive divinity. The dead return. Conflict is pitiless. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
All right. Let me make sure nothing's missing. Apologies again for... You don't...
I made, and yet,
I see.
really, all thank you. By the
Bandages?
the person.
He must have some...
Well then.
Ini orang masih sibuk banget dewek, anjir nggak jelas. Apa tahu masalahnya nih berdua?
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to get... If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised then how sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have soon I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing. Of 5 people, Imbibiter Lunae, Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibiter Lunae in his evil. As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay. Dan Hung, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibiter Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward. Blade. What a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder, and I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the High Cloud Quintet. A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing Jingyuan.
Blah 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 blah.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief. We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciancho lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
Itu siapa, Cok? Tiba-tiba ada mukanya anjir.
A
Siapa ya?
familiar feeling, almost as if we've returned to. You use the sword. The sword play used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved. It's as if they're saying, I know that you have no interest, which is why I asked, why? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? In the end, the miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all like when we drank to drown our...
In Bibiter Lunae,
Once.
I did the memory. Maybe.
Dunham. I
She couldn't do it with her. We have no choice.
Neither of us.
Elios, I don't mind.
All this. Who you are is even if the Yes.
Mucho texto. Mucho texto. Gue gatel banget kok. Tapi kan ya kita guys. Lirik ini gacor, gacor. Berapa sih? Berapa jam sih gini? Pas 6 months, no, misalnya device time system. Jangan bilang tuh gua ngambil di sini anjir. Agak kan. Oh, memang gabut. Gabut enggak? Aman, aman, aman. Tekstil, tekstil, 70 air. No. Ya, berarti kan. Red off, imagine man, imagine. Buat ngeliat itu apa sih websitenya? Tracker, Star Station. Power Shell. Importing banyak banyak nah, banyak banyak ya Clara Clara 77 gue dapat Clara 77 coy. Bulan 5. Wah, ini gimana ceritanya PT 95 aja. Lah, oh enggak, ini data ngawur nih. Yang soalnya dari 2023 ini 2024 nih ya. Yang dapetnya kan di 7 nih harusnya. Nggak tahu udah berapa dapet lo. Hmm. Gimana sih? Kok gue jadi bingung sendiri, Cok? Kan gue nggak mungkin gacha di sini dong. Kosong. Iya, gue nggak mungkin gacha di sini. Untuk. Itu sih.
A rare opportunity.
Ada bentar. Kamu dari itu. Ya mantep deh, kita ikutin aja. 1.700 slot.
Why did you want to participate in the war dance?
1.700.
Because
Isn't that Luca? Didn't expect to see you here.
Trailblazer? What? I see. This is my first time leaving Bel.
Are you a friend of Mr. Lucas? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interastral. I was supposed to follow Mr. Al. Oh,
Ooh, VIP.
It'll be fine. I can sense the potential of a.
Really? Why did I choose to participate? You two, let's take a walk. Nat, oh,
Not long.
is there anything else? That won't do.
I know.
I've been hard at work. Just wait and see.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness.
Master, been telling me that the entire trip.
Fine, enough prep.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final and take a...
Don't worry, Master Olin. Mr. Japard, I'm honored. Well said, Luca. Step out of it. Our position is solid. This ends here. Don't get cocky. Let's see some sparks fly. Resistance is futile. Step out of it. In the name of preservation. I've lost Luca. There wasn't ever then that's a question you need to, from my experience, when perhaps you leave your cozy... Hold on. Truth be told, my reason for coming to... You're younger and more upbeat than I am. Luca. Mr. Japard, please... You are...
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the war dance is...
Understood, Mr. Japard. Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klopov Fort and meet with the...
Hello, Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of...
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Lafu. The place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity...
I've always been a...
Not long ago, but the Xianzhou Lafu...
We've just
My guess is...
Oh, you mean the...
That's him! With a grave had no bu-
Oh, I've heard about...
That's right! No one knows what he did after he left. Maybe Igor even...
Long story short, it symbolizes it. Also, if we could...
Lady Branya, all I know is that I'm...
Well said. What's that dolt Japard up to?
The next day, I hitched the Supreme Guardian Hope. I never thought that while we were...
We've double-checked. This invitation was
400?
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of...
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is for...
So... we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotion. If we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Lafu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the War Dance. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the War Dance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage.
To challenge the Luofu's ringmaster. That's the...
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the war dance.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous... Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests. However, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate in all the...
Really? At your...
The heart of the war dance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friend.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe! I'll treasure this opportunity. And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikwe, I didn't die before achieving success.
Luca, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress through...
If only everything were as... If I had participated... It's been days, but forget about... Why don't people accept S.H.I.E.L.D.? Why doesn't anyone look their age? Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shenzo. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner.
I feel ya, Luca. I also can't get used to...
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellitron. Sorry, please.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even do something. Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental prep.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilla 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Spark, I'm so irate. The next opponents are set.
Why not check out...
Thanks.
Luca has regained his...
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luca. Hello, everyone. I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring.
Belobog. Oh, I think Olgoy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to... Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. I'm sorry. The Xianzhou Yaoqing...
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, Sushang used an idiom.
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for which...
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca? Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time. But we're not kids. The Cloud...
That's called a united front. Got it? It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is
Sleepy Sushang, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run...
It's just... Our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out and provide direction to the...
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it.
See you in the ring.
So... What a kind-hearted...
This is your first match, Luca.
Luca Clown Knights. Luca, you're the best. Luca. I think
Luca, have more...
Kayaknya seru. Mari nggak, bosku?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lofu's Cloud Knights, Lil Gui Support Association. And representing the city of Belobog, Luca Strongarm. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious? We wait.
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess. Nope, I'm not about to suffer in pain.
It's much, of course, being a spectator is.
Hear that, everyone?
If I lose...
The cloud that...
Let me remind you, on the war dance stage, show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
Small fry. Step out of it.
Brothers and sisters, it's time.
Luca seems to be struggling to land a counter. What is Luca going to do?
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected.
Luca deflects the Cloud Knight's attack and turns the tide of the battle.
Confirming damage. Come to me again.
The opponent strikes again. How will Luca react?
Ready to lose yourself? You can find it. Or rock with it! Keep up! That's it.
Naughty child. That's better.
Keep
Commencing
catching me
support.
up.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Give up. Step out of it.
Luca is just a Please, excited. Everyone is screaming for Luca.
Songs for you. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Oh, wait!
This... Is there a fragmentum creation? Am I...
Enemy data
hallucinating?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Turn it up. Sagacious discernment.
Nap time.
Enemy targets detected.
Luca isn't able to deflect the Cloud Knight's attack. Then down once again. The opponent is not leaving any openings for Luca.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Commencing support. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Come, let's deal the winning blow.
Sagacious discernment. Pillory of time.
Looks like Little Blade Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
No. How can it...
Hey, Cope!
Luca's been knocked.
Then, should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you how it's done.
Decide.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Keep catching me up.
lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
And the winner is Luca. Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it?
Something feels off. I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws, like they were demons.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won, so what's with the...
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing...
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my tech...
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Don't worry. Even Intellitrons and IPC mechs can participate. The Cienjo's war dance has essentially become a tech...
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think those
excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now.
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu. Urilo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless. Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I could... But no matter... right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and see Mr. Japard placed his faith. So, because you're strong, I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, thank you, Coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train serious.
Such a burning friendship. Luca, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is. And I'll create a special feat.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream...
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules.
Dengan asura. Lucu banget. Tiba-tiba ada kengan asura. Udah bedanya anjing. Masukin. Bisa. Oke. Oh, mantap. Apa sih? Kalau kamu kan orang ngeblok. Dia masih gini. Orang ada jengkol lagi. Lah, menang aja dah kalau pakainya. Bentar chat. Nah, misalnya hasil kayak the plan itu dah.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Follow my charge. Here, there's thunder.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Is that it? Show no mercy.
To my heart's content.
I'll see you off.
Tonight, Soul Doors echo.
Here, there's thunder.
You'll pay for this.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy. Here, there's thunder.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
To my heart's content.
Harmony and unison.
Nyanyi, cok. Tuh nyanyi, kan skillnya nyanyi. Kalau mau skillnya nyanyi.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Sebenarnya tadi tuh ya. Ini 10 nih, udah nih, 5.
May song bring us victory.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lend me your strength.
Here is thunder. Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Tonight, stars echo.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
I'll see you off.
There's no time to lose.
Dari belobok kocak. Wah, aneh banget. Gue juga ada belobok. Ya. Nah, coba deh. Support. Support. Wah. Belum.
We're in trouble now.
I'll see you off.
Strike!
Not a step back.
Right on time.
Give it up.
Yes, you!
Here stands the Silvermane God.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Not a step back.
Can we
Here
talk?
stands the Silvermane God. Not a step back.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
What are you made of? A 1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one. Melt.
Eternal state.
And return!
Mountains fall. Strike.
Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane God! Not a step back!
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Yes, you.
Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Descend to earth. Yes, you. Right on time. Yes, you.
Not a step back!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Lead through clouds.
Right on time.
Slap. Descend to earth.
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Welcome, customers. Yes, you.
Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane God!
Right on time.
Yes, you.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitter's leaderboard to confirm her ranking.
Ngapa naik lagi coba?